Hello guys, let's start with our testing. Can you message me in the chat? Can you hear me? Can you see me well? Hello guys, hello everyone. Let's start with the testing. Can you just message me in the chat? Can you see me well? Can you hear me well? Okay, it should be a delay, I guess. Oh, yes. So thank you. So hello everyone, and thank you for joining us, because today we have an interesting topic to discuss. Today we are going to dive deeper in some of the WebCEO tools and talk about our improvements for the last half year. And I can suggest to wait for a couple minutes more for more folks to join us. And while we are waiting, so you can just say hello in our chat and mention which country you are from. So it will be very interesting for us to see which country we are streaming to. Yeah, because we try to cover all the time zones. It is late evening for the Middle East. It is evening for the eastern and western part of Europe and Africa. And hello to the US. It is early morning for the West Coast and middle day in the East Coast. Yeah, so everything is fine with audio. Okay, US, hello guys, hello US. Yeah, speaking of Portugal, hello to the Portugal. So speaking of part of the world, we have dozen of different web tools, SEO tools, all over the world from the different developers, and someone packing more stuff to their toolkit, someone packing less. And because in first case it might be too complement complement to work with, it is too hard to navigate on, and while in the second case, if they will pack less, they will short it, and it might not cover all your needs, while we with WebCEO is trying to make our tools as much more simple, and at the same time should be coherent and should satisfy all your needs on the daily and during your daily work. Yeah, so okay, let's start. And I guess firstly would like to present myself. So my name is Kostas and I work in WebCEO as account manager for all three trial users and as a SEO consultant. So if you're just starting WebCEO and not so experienced, I can come up with my expertise, help you with some advices, where to start, what should be the first steps here, or if you are working as a freelancer or an agency, I can also show you how nowadays agency work with WebCEO in terms of the best practices and in regard, for example, of saving costs. Because this is the most important and interesting topic for the agencies, Yeah, and as for me, when I'm dealing with the SEO, I'm always dividing all of my work like for three stages or maybe three strategies. So it's on-site SEO optimization, it is backlink profile, and third one is more behavior of our visitors. So because we need to make our visitors to click on our description and title, because this is the first thing they will see on the Google page. So we can with WebCEO cover all of these three niches, three needs. Speaking of on-site optimization, we have site audit, landing page, SEO Content Assistant, which will help you to optimize your web pages, and the keyword research tool will help you to find these keywords which you are going to place on your title, descriptions, body area, and we will come up with the suggestions where, how many times you should use it. Speaking of the backlinks, we can also help you find the donors of these domains by analyzing your main competitors. And if we are talking about behavior of our audience, because the first thing, they will see on the Google page, it is like our title and description. So in this matter, we should make it unique and make it more marketing attractive. So make them click on it. And then as soon as they will get on our page, we should keep them as much more longer as we can by creating unique content, by creating marketing attractive descriptions. And by the way, you can even create a short video of a couple of minutes explaining about your product, explaining services that you are providing. So if someone will click on your page, will see this video for a couple of minutes, it will increase your duration session. And so basically increasing your duration session will increase, of course, this is one of parameters of increasing your rankings on the Google page, because as much more visiting, as much more time our visitors will spend on our pages, so it's better for the Google. Yeah, so I guess let's start and let's talk about improvements that we made for the last half year. And I will start from the competitors metrics, because we've been trying so hard for the last this half year, optimize and rewrite some of the tools which will help you with analysis of our competitors. So because knowing our competitors is one of the most important things in the SEO, because we need to know them, we need to know what are they doing, their strategy, to create a better strategy in order to beat them, in order to rise up in our rankings. So yes, so let's start with the competitors metric. And there would be one remark at the beginning, because at some point this is not a tool at all. This is more about collection of different tools. Because if we'll go to the traffic analysis tool, on the bottom you will see like a shortcut where this original report, where this original tool located. So we can just click on it, and then we'll see that we are going to the traffic analysis tool, and this is one of the sub tools of the traffic analysis. Yeah. So yeah, and this is one of the shortcut in the competitors metric. I started with the traffic tool analysis for the reason because this is the last tool we have been released this year. And basically what this tool is it. So this tool will help you to understand the estimated organic traffic of your competitors. So if you would like to add some of your competitors here, you should click on this shortcut, go to the settings, and then mark some of your competitors from this list by or typing it manually. Yeah, so this is one of the latest tools that we have released, and this tool is integrated with some of other tools. For instance, let's check the quick domain analysis, because this is also a tool which might help you to analyze your competitors, but this is out of this tool collection. So if we'll go to quick domain analysis and let's check the elegant.co, this is one of the domain. And we can see from the title that this is a SaaS UI UX design agency, Elegant. And let's imagine we are going to optimize and work with this domain. So we can see general performance of this domain, general info, and we can see that they are on the market. We are on this market for about 9 years. And at the same time, the organic traffic is already presented here, and it's more than 3,000. Which is good, and quantity of the backlinks is almost 4,000, which is good for us actually. As for the design agency, this is a really good quantity. But not only our domain analysis is interesting for us. So let's go back and check these domains which I already found and add them to our research. And in a couple of minutes, I will also show you how we can find out or who our competitors and how we can find them. So let's take this research and quickly see. The first one is 99design.com. We might see that comparing to our 3,000 traffic per month, they are way more bigger. Yeah. So, and quantity of the backlinks more than 1 million. So yeah, there are 2 times more in this market. However, this is right now not our competitor, because when you're opening the online store, for instance, you are not going to compete with Amazon. This is impossible. And this is the same case. You are not going to compete with domain with 1 million total backlinks. at the first stage. So we firstly should analyze and get competitors from our league. So let's say these 3 domains approximately at the same quantity of the backlinks or organic traffic. Yeah, the last one, as you see, is out of traffic and not so many backlinks. However, let's stick to them. So let's find out how we can find these domains to compete with. Because this is the strategy, the good strategy, finding your first competitors, analyzing them, and analyzing the strategy, creating better strategy in order to beat them. So then you will rise up to the next level. You will find new competitors on the next level and going to beat them as well. And go step by step. You are going to increase your rankings, going to increase your organic traffic. So this is a simple logic of it. Yeah, I'm going to the competitor metric and the danger competitors right here. I will scroll it down and the shortcut onto the regional page. So it will appear in the rank tracking danger competitor tool. So this tool also was rebuilt with updated algorithms. Yeah, and what this tool about? So why they are dangerous for us? Because they are competing with us for the group of the keywords. And to work more properly and with it, so let me explain quickly about the logic of this tool, because it will help you a lot. For this reason, I will go to my site ranking quickly. And let's see, what do we have here? So basically, this is our list of keywords that we are tracking. As soon as you will add your list of the keywords, as soon as you add your target audience. So for this moment, we are checking our position, our metrics in our target region, maybe, or it's our target audience. Yeah, a London Google mobile, Google desktop search, Google mobile London search, and average position in United Kingdom Google mobile search. So we're taking all of your list of the keywords. We're taking your regions that you care about, yeah, and we are going to analyze all of the domains who also have rankings in regard of your keywords. And then we are collecting all of these domains and creating danger competitor tool list. So basically, this is all the domains in UK, in London, who has better rankings or approximately the same rankings. So let's take the first one. Let's check what is this domain about. And we can see that this is online UX design courses. Yeah, so basically this is not our competitor because we are a design agency, but this is design courses, and they way more better in positions in regard of our keywords, because this is also our keywords: user experience design, graphic design, and they are really good right here. So yeah, this is the reason that they are on this list. So step by step analyzing these domains, and by the way, 99design.com, as you see, this is from this list, but we decided not to get them to our competitor list. So I will click on this yellow flag to remove it. By clicking, by the way, on the yellow flag, it means you can add or remove these domains from your competitors list. And so let's go to the bottom, somewhere here we're located. Yeah, and you can see that this is like the domains I already found before our call, which are approximately the same niche, also design agencies with approximately same metrics as our. So this is the way how you can find your competitors. And let me also give you a small tip how you can be more focused searching your competitors. For this reason as well, I will return to the my site ranking, because there would be different abstract keywords like graphic design, and there are graphic design courses, graphic design agencies, or just graphic design websites. I don't know, there might be a lot of different keywords in regard of design. So let's take an agency world, I'll copy it, and let's sort everything with an agency. So right now we have 9 keywords in this group. Every keyword are related basically to our service: user experience agency, UX design agency. So I will mark them all With the actions, I will assign a tag for all of this group of the keyword agency tag right here. So you might see on the last column, um, agency tag appeared. So let's then go back to the Danger Competitor tool, and with the filters, let's use this tag agency, apply. And after a quick refresh, right now we are going to check all of your competitors, not for all the group of your, not for all of your keywords, but just only for this group of agency keywords. Okay, let me, yeah, it's right here. So you might remember that first one was the courses, while right now this domain appears here, and this is also UX agency. So this is one of our competitors, and we can check their metrics of agency keywords, so which is good. So this is one of the way how you can also be more focused on your competitors and find more competing domains. Speaking of finding competitors, there is another way how you can find your competing web pages, not the domains, because this is a list of your domains, while we can also find the competing web pages to you. Let's go to the site health, to the SEO Content Assistant, because this is actually also tool will not be presented in the competitors metrics. You will not find it here, because this tool, SEO Content Assistant, is basically, it will cover like 3 niches. First of all, it will find your competing web pages, yeah. Then it's going to analyze your competitors in regard of the on-site optimization or any other metrics. And then on the basis of this analysis, it will give you content advices, what you should do in order to rewrite your content in order to beat your competitors. So to understand how this tool works and how to use this tool, also I will explain you how to create a new report, because it will explain you much more. Yeah. So let's go to create a new report, and let's take our home page, my landing page for rebuilding, rewriting right here. Then our location. For instance, it might be all country, or if, for instance, we are a pizzeria in Manchester, you're opening a new business, so we can also type any city, any county. So right now, for instance, we can check our competitors in regard of one specific city who is also going to compete with us in Manchester, not for the whole country. So this is very good option to be also be more targeting your region. English language, okay, and then devices. Is it mobile search or device search? Because you know that in different devices there might be different searches. So yeah, and what is more interesting here also, if you already know some of your competing web pages and you would like to add them, even if they are not so good and not so ranking so high, but you would like to analyze them, and you can add their URL address right here. And of course, the last thing, you should add the keywords that you are going to be focusing on in regard to this landing page. So I just took UI UX design, UI UX design services, design agency. I place it here, created a report, and then let's find out what we will have, because to create this report, it might take a couple minutes. I would like to save your time, and I just created before our call. So in order to save our time now. Yeah, let's go to the keyword usage, and let's check the design agency keyword right here. So there would be a list of our main competitors in regard of design agency keyword. So these guys are focusing on this keyword in our region, and the first domain and web page is dusted.com, the home page. And we might see that, yeah, this is marketing. I guess this is digital. Let's see. Yeah. You might see here web design, WordPress development, user experience design. So basically, yeah, this is one of our competitors. So let's get on the bottom of it and let's check their optimization. How will look it like? How does it look like? So the URL address. URL address is name of the company. Okay, got it. Title: Creative Design Agency. So you see that they are using their keyword design agency in the title. Description also design agency, London. A creative design agency, I see. Professional services. Okay, so just only once. H1 is not optimized. H headings also not optimized. There is no keywords in the body. So actually, they are not so good on their on-site optimization. So why then they are one of our main competitors? They are because on the first position. Then we might check other info in regard, not just only optimization can increase your rankings, of course not. So then let's go to the competing pages right here, because competing pages will give you more info, not just only optimization. Let's go down to the design agency again and duster.com. So this is our guys, and you might see quantity of the backlinks. The total backlinks which will lead on this page is more than 4,000. You might remember that we have something like 3,000 backlinks which will lead general to our domain, while here, just only for the home page, we have like 4,000 backlinks leading to them. So this is a reason why they are on the top. Yeah, so this is it. Let's check another keyword as well, keyword usage, and let's take UI UX design agency. Okay, the first one, let's also check them. It might be also an agency, also homepage of the agency, the user experience agency. So we can go the bottom and check their on-site optimization, check their general info in regard to the quantity of the backlinks and so on and so on. But we're making it for you. We're making this analysis, and in regard after this analysis, we will provide you with content advices. What you should do in order to beat your competitors, in order to make your on-site optimization better or create more backlinks. So for instance, it will suggest us add 5-6 entries of the keyword, of this keyword UI UX design agency. Or from the opposite, remove 3 entries of your keyword because you're using it too much here, yeah? Or increase your page content in this gap. So making these steps, implementing these suggestions will lead you to the better strategy than your competitors. So this is it. This is actually very, very interesting and useful tool to work with. It will find you competitors, it will give analysis of your competitors, and it will give you advices in regard of your content, how you can make your content better. If you are focusing on these keywords, so basically if you'll change these keywords and would like to use some others, so of course there would be other competitors and would be other advices. So you firstly should identify and detect your main keywords, the keywords with better volumes, and then use it here to optimize your landing page. Yeah. So in regard again of competitors, what we can also do for their analysis. So let's take this competitor. I will copy their URL address and let's go and check about the backlinks, about their backlink profile. So I will go to the backlink profile tool, competitor link profile. So what does this tool? So this tool will show you how many backlinks you or your competitors have, or how many linking domains you'll have. So this is also general info in regard of the backlink profile of your competitors. So this is 3 agencies that I have found and add them to our analysis list. And let's remove this one because this is 3 times almost less backlinks, so they are not so good compared to us. So let's remove this UX design agency and use the one that, so this is our guys, and let's use the domain that we just found with you. Let's use it without HTTP and save. Yeah, so it's scanning, and right now it should come up with the metrics of this domain. Okay, so here you go. They are not so good as well. They are approximately the same as the previous domain that was in this list. However, we can also spy on them. We can also analyze these competitors. Maybe they have like better domains with better volume. I mean, like better authority domains, which are leading to them. So we can spy on them as well and try to pick up something from them. Yeah, so let's take like these three guys and go to the competitor Backlinks File, the tool which will help us to spy on our competitors, where they are placing their backlinks. So the simple interface will appear here with the list of the backlinks on the left side, and then would be a columns of these our competing domains from our group. And the last is our, which will show us if we have a backlinks here or not. Yeah. And we can see that first domain, three of our competitors, these agencies, have a backlink, while we don't have it. So let's have a look what this about. Yeah, you might see that 40 UI UX agencies in 2023, May 19, and were not listed here. So it's pity, but what is more important, this is our main task for 2024, to contact this domain, to find out which metrics are they using for analysis of these agencies, about valuation, what are the valuation are. So we should identify the main points of it and try to work on them, or just make this site owner to list us here, just contact and like say hello, and right now we are going to be your best friends. So yeah, this is our task here right now, and this is how you can be more specific, finding also your the domains of your competitors in regard of the backlinks. Yeah. Speaking of other competitors' metrics, yeah, we will not have much time, to discuss everything, all the tools right here. You can if you would like to dive deeper in some of the tools, or if you would like to find out more and speak more about it, you can schedule a call with me. There should be in the description of this video somewhere down should be a link to my Calendly, so you can set up our call and we can discuss with you, or we can also check like your specific case, your domain. I'm up to it anytime. Yeah, and speaking of our competitors' analysis, you might also ask me, Kostas, you are speaking about the improvements, but where they are? Yeah, you will not see that this tool or that tool is new. No, we are not making these tags or like bookmarks. Check this out, because just only traffic tool was released recently. So this is our last tool. But other tools, the tools I have shown to you, there was rebuilt it, there was integrated with traffic. The script of this tool was rewritten with different and algorithms of searches and so on. So basically these tools not like rebuilt it, but improved in some of their metrics, searches, and so on. Yeah. So I would like for this moment finish with our competitor analysis, and also we have more time. So I would like to give you a couple like advices in regard of usage WebCEO. So what should be the first steps when you are editing your project? So what you should customize, set up in order to work with more profit, with more success here. And I will let's start with the site health, site audit, because when you are adding your project, you would like to see it as much more optimized on the optimized level, to see the metrics of it, if there are some technical issues and suggestions to fix. So if this is like mandatory tool to use to work out with all of these suggestions to raise up your optimization score. Yeah, but there would be a small remark in regard of the settings, because in each basically our tool there would be completely different settings, and for the site audit is very important to set up it on the first place. What I'm talking about, on the first place there would be scan deep. What does it mean? As a default, there would be a basic scan deep. So you might see that basic scan is for the small websites under 100 pages. So if you have more, you can set up it for the maximum, just to make our bots to dive as much more deeper and to scan all of your pages that we can. Yes. If we are talking about scan speed, it means how detailed the scan will be. So please set up it for the slow. I usually work with the slow. It's good and detailed enough to work with. And so this is how detailed the scan will be. And for instance, if you don't want your not indexing pages, I mean the pages with tag no index meta tag, don't to be analyzed. So, okay, your choice, you can just click them through. Or if you'd like to exclude subfolder in your website or some web pages, you can also add them to the exclusions. Yes. So if we are talking about the settings also, let me give you also once more tip how you can make your life easier working with the backlinks. Because you might see that now we have 3,000, competitors have 5,000. So basically, in order not to check all of these backlinks, thousands of the backlinks, because sometimes for us it's more important to detect the domains, not the landing pages. And we can set up the representation of our backlinks, in the competitor backlinks spy from the settings, limits, and you can see select the maximum number of backlinks to request for each domain. So basically choosing one, by the way, it was choose the one. Yeah, right now we are collecting just only the list of the domains, not the backlinks. So right now there was the list not about 3,000 but 1,000 plus 200 and 200. Oh, they have like 5,000 backlinks but just only 200 domains. That's pity. It's not so good for them. And yeah, so this is a really also interesting like tip. Not everyone can notice it, but it might make your life really easier. Yeah, and also let's talk about keyword research tool, because one of the main tools to find our keywords. So make sure if you'll go to the keyword research tool, the get suggestion. This is basically if you will insert one of your keyword that you are interested in focusing on, we will come up with the list of different other suggestions from all the sources. And make sure that in the filters sources there would be all sources, because we will come up with the keywords from the related searches. People also ask bar autocomplete and so on. So we will make this list as much more bigger as we can, so there will be much more choices for you. Yeah, and also in regard to the keywords, let's also take a look about the keyword basket. So please use the text here to work with the keyword basket, because as soon as you will start work with the keywords, there would be hundreds of the keywords. And using the text with the filters, you might remember that we used agency tag. We can apply, and right now we can compare all of these keywords more closer. So we can choose, we can sort it with the globally monthly searches on look and detect the most frequently searching keywords, or the keywords with some other metrics, So please use the text to navigate more easily. For instance, if you're collecting the local keywords we might see London, or it might be UK. So you can create a tag like local SEO keywords, and then also compare it. So this is also like a small tip for you in order to work here. Yeah. And what else? Let me think. Let me take a look. Yeah, I also made a notice for myself not to forget about it, because this is one of the frequently asked questions. Everyone is asking me if we are having subdomains. So if my business in UK, but we're also having a German subdomain or a French subdomain, and we also would like to check the rankings of it and to work with it. So basically, there is no need to add your subdomain as a new project. You can go to the My Site rankings, to the settings of it, and then mirrors and subdomains. So you can place your subdomains, and we will also start tracking your positions about your subdomain right here. So as well as, for instance, alternative URL. So this is URLs in regard of your social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter accounts. So if you would like to check their position as well, so one, you can also add them here. And I guess last tip, last tool, but not least, will also suggest you to check and to use. This is the Task Manager. So the Task Manager interface will be different to the. So they are like, yeah, we're having different plans. First of all, the solo plan is designed for the site owners or persons who are dealing with one domain. And in this matter, there would be a solo tasks for it. So there would be a list of the tasks right here. Interface would be a little bit different, but then it will show you what actually, I mean, if you don't know what to do, sometimes you can, it is always a good choice to go to the task manager, and we will show you what you should do in order to your SEO like work, in order of your optimization. In case we will detect a broken link or redirect chain or something, this task will appear here. So remove internal through one redirect, for instance. Or there would be social media advices or some other advices like make an offer of free sample, and it will give you a small tip. So making like also these steps, step-by-step advices that will help you with your SEO. No? So like my advice also here. But if we are talking about agencies who are working in the team, there would be another interface that you might see right now, because this is, by the way, one of our competing advantages, because we can so you can share your plan with up to 5 teammates for free. So you can share your plan, you can create your team, and with your team you can just work under this project. So you can use this team manager and task manager in order to set up tasks for your teammates, like fix a broken link. So you can just find because for instance, let's take the first one, rewrite duplicate description text. So this is our task which will appear after site audit, because this is a site audit analysis. So if we'll just click here, it will show you where this tool lives. Now we can go to the site health, or just click into the shortcut will also lead us there. Site audit, on site issue overview, and here it will be the task, not the task, but considering fixing task here. 6 pages, rewrite duplicate description on the 6 pages. So we have detected 6 pages with duplicated title text. So this task will automatically also appear here, and you can set up it for someone of your team, like assign it to me or to everyone, set up deadline, and just follow the check the status of it. Is it done? Is it not? And if it's in the process of it, will help you also to navigate in your team, work in your team. And by the way, you can create also your new task, like hey John, just rewrite like this content, or just change everything, so you can manually add the task here. Yeah. Okay, so this is, I guess, the last tip I was going also to show you to represent, and also give you like a couple small insights that in regard of our new implementation that we are going to uh, release in I hope nearest future. So it will be also a competitors metrics. We are going to rebuild it something, add new tools here for better competitor analysis. For instance, we also would like to add SEO Content Assistant here in some matter, and also, which is maybe more interesting for someone, it will be a new interface. We're working on optimization of our interface. We'd like to make it more modern, and step by step we would like to also rebuild our interface a little bit. Yeah, last I guess thing is you might last thing you might ask me that okay, you are talking about the WebCEO, but what is like is there any good not suggestion, is there any good cases, or can you just show us what are your tool already made and so on. So yeah, I can give you just I can give you like couple of let's go to the SEO blog, couple showcases and like SEO case studies. They're already success businesses. For instance, Mr. Harrington is one of our longest partners. He is working with WebCEO more than 20 years. He started work on the WebCEO on 2001, and in the gambling niche in South Africa, still working with us. And this is an interview, yeah, with him, so you can just quickly have a look. Yeah, or Mr. Wan. Also, this is the last interview with Mr. Wan. He is from. He is working in the accounting finance niche, helping like manufacturing organization to improve their products. So also very interesting interview. You can check. Yes, this is February 10th. And by the way, recently, I guess a month ago, I also was talking to one of our users. Her name is Joanna. She's from Tallinn, Estonia, and she's CEO in a small IT company. They released a SaaS app, a mobile device for mobile devices. And what is like the main idea of it was, for instance, if you're working in the hotels, in the hospitality industry, there would be in the hotels, there would be a housekeeping department, and there are always housekeeping messaging some like info that that guest is already left and I need to clean this or that room. So they're selling like this SaaS app of messaging and setting the tasks for each other. So they're setting the tasks to clean up this room and messaging. So yeah, so they just released this app, and at the same time she went to the one of the online schools, was trying to rise up their sales and increase profit. So and she was explaining more than no, she was just complaining to me that on these courses they was talking more about direct sales, so talking about cold mailing, face-to-face meetings. Yeah, which is good, of course you should also act this way, but then she told me there was no talk, there was no like lessons about the SEO at all. And she decided to start working on it. She tried to learn it, and she just googled what I should do and everything, and they just found our application WebCEO online. And she told me that approximately when she started dealing with it, and approximately in four with something months, she just released that this is a working thing. So the SEO is improving her organic traffic, and which will lead to your sales, to your profit. So basically, working on your SEO will increase your sales, will increase your profit. Yeah, so this is, we have really good, interesting cases sometimes. Yeah, so don't want to bothering you more about the tools, I mean. And one more time, if you would like, you can set up another call with me. We can dive deeper in some of the tools. We can just take your case and work it out. So for this moment, as a small bonus, who are just right now with us at the end of our call and the end of our stream, you can message in our chat the topic, the name of our webinar, and your email address. So we will upgrade your trial, or we can provide your trial we'll upgrade your trial to the startup for 1 week. So we'll provide you 1 week for free of our startup plan. So if you would like to get it, you can message our name of our webinar just in our chat. Of course, if you have any questions, so be free to ask any questions. I will be glad to answer it. Yeah, there would be some delay, and I guess my colleagues can also answer it, but be free to ask anything. Okay, I saw that we also have someone from Peru and Serbia. So guys, any questions maybe now? I guess everything is clear. Okay, of course, you can also use our WebCEO live chat if you'll have questions in the future and would like to contact us. Also, let me quickly show you, there would be a live chat right here. So you can just click on it, say, hello, Kostas, can you assist me here? And I will try to contact you as much more faster as I can and help you with it. Okay, so I just get a message that there is one registration for the demo. So of course, I will pleasure for tomorrow even. Oh my, okay, I will prepare for tomorrow. Okay, so guys, if we don't have any questions, so let's finish. Let's finish for today, and I guess this recording will be available for you. And let's meet in WebCEO live chat. Let's meet on online stream demo in future. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for watching, and take care. Hope to talk to you. Hope to see you later.